Hello everyone and welcome back to So Alto DIY. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this beautiful dress and jacket set inspired by Christian Dior. So if you want to see how I made it, then keep on watching. First, I'm going to cut out the skirt panel. So this is going to be a half circle skirt. As you can see, I am extending it because I want it a little longer since I want to wear this during winter time. And on the back seam, I decided to add a few inches just because I wasn't sure if this pattern will still fit me because it has been a while since I made this sewing pattern, but it's pretty easy to make. You basically just want to divide your waistline to 3.14 and that is going to be your waistline. And then of course for the length, it's totally up to you. You can make it shorter or longer. It's totally your preference. Now it's time to cut out the bodice pieces. So here I am tracing the back bodice and I'm going to add 1 inch at the back seam for the zipper. And as you can see here, I'm just using basic bodice and it's going to be super easy. So if you don't have basic bodice patterns yet, be sure to make one because once you have it, you can pretty much make a lot of clothes. I had been using this pattern pieces for a lot of my dresses. And even though I am just using basic patterns, the outcome is super pretty because of the fabric, the embellishments, and of course the fit. It looks super tailored and it looks expensive. And here I am adjusting the neckline. I want it a little lower, but when I wear something underneath it, it will still be comfortable. Because I plan on wearing this with a lot of my clothes, I want to mix and match it. Now it's time to create the neck facing. So I'm not going to be using lining for this because the fabric is already thick. And this is the back neck facing. And these are going to be the details. As you can see, I only have 7 pieces plus the bias tapes that I will use for the armholes. I went ahead and transferred the darts on the front bodice. And now it's sew time, my favorite part of creating garments. So I'm going to join the shoulder seams first. Correct sides of the fabrics are facing. Then I will apply the bias tape along the arm side. I place it on the correct side of the fabric as well, then stitch along the edge. I trimmed off half of the seams, then I'm going to grade it by cutting along the curves so when I turn the bias tape, it's going to lay flatter and pretty. Be careful when you do this, do not accidentally cut the seam. Fold the bias tape over, then give it a good press. Then I'm going to stitch along the edge. Now the arm side is looking beautiful and perfect. Now it's time to finish the neckline. I match the side seams of the neck facing, then stitch along the shoulders. Place it on the correct side of the fabric along the neckline, then stitch all the way. Grade along the curve so when I turn the neck facing over, it's going to lay flatter and beautiful. I also overlock the edge of the neck facing. Next, I am going to understitch the neck facing, making sure that the raw edge is resting on the neck facing. And then I'm just going to tack it along the shoulders so the facing is going to stay inside. I can also hem it later on too. So now it's time to join the side seams. Then I'm going to join it at the waistline. And then I'm going to trim off the excess fabric on the skirt because earlier I gave it like 2 inches. As it turned out, I didn't need it. After that, I added the zipper. Turn the fabric wrong side out and match the back seam. To finish the end of the zipper on the top, I am just going to fold it in and stitch along the edge right here. And then I'm going to turn the fabric right side out. All I have to do is hem the dress. Hemming a circle skirt can be tricky, so what I do is I press it first about 3/8 of an inch. Here I am trimming the seam allowance so it's not super bulky along the hemlines. After I fold it like this, I am going to fold it over one more time, then sew it in the round. This is how I like to hem a circle skirt. And now it's time to construct the matching jacket. I match it at the shoulder seams and the side seams. I'm not going to be super detailed on this video just because I am going to do a separate video on this jacket. But it was super easy to make. It only took me an hour to complete it. Now it's time to add the sleeves. I sew the seams, then I set it in the armhole. I also hem the sleeves. Then it's time to create buttonholes. So I decided to put 4 buttons on the front. And I hand stitch these pearl buttons. It turned out so gorgeous, and this is the final products. I'm super happy with the way this outfit turned out. It is better than what I envisioned it to be. It's perfection. I love that it is a classic piece and I can wear it all year round because of the print, and I can also mix and match it. So I'm super excited to style this and incorporate it to my wardrobe. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you could share it, that would really means the world to me. Thanks so much again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!